Good morning, guys. Today is day one of the bicycle tour that I'm doing here in Catalonia. Right now we're gonna have a little bit of breakfast downstairs here at the hotel, and then we're gonna get the bikes together, and then we're gonna hit the road. What's cool about this tour is that it's supported. Although it's self-guided, it is supported, which means Touring Catalonia picks up the bags from the hotel in the morning and delivers them to the hotel that you'll be ending up in at the end of the evening. So there's no carrying your gear. You basically have these two panniers here to put your stuff in. Really, I just have, you know, a USB cable, a backup portable battery, some batteries for my camera, and my phone, just basic stuff. The other pannier here has just some information, some maps in case I need them, and a bicycle repair kit. So really, I'm not carrying any weight. I'm just using my own pedal bar, my own body weight, and it makes the tour that much easier. All of the rides are less than 50 kilometers, which is about 30 miles, which makes it a very easy tour. 3 hours, you can estimate around, you know, 3 to 4 to 5 hours max, because really you can kind of do about 10 miles per hour on average, I would say, maybe even more because there's no weight on the bike. But again, that also depends on the terrain and the hills and stuff. But yeah, every day is, you know, most days of the tour here are less than 50 or 55 kilometers, which makes it a very easy and manageable tour.
And we're off. The first day of our bike tour with Touring Catalonia begins right now. Beautiful scenery we're going through right now on this bike path that goes from Jonettes to Girona, Spain. So there are 5 total people on this bike tour. There is me, there is Ryan from pausethemoment.com, there is Mark and Max, who are father and son, and then there's Diana, who's on her own. And then there's Jordy, who's basically the person we've been talking to at Touring Catalonia, who's been organizing the whole trip for us. And yeah, so that's our little group here.
Oh, it is a beautiful day today. It's probably around 72 or, yeah, 73, 74 degrees. So we just got into the town of Angeles, or Angeles I think it is called, I'm not sure. But it's a tiny little town, there was nothing open. We found this one cafe that was open and now it's time to eat. Check out what we got. Pizza. I got this Brava. Darren has a really good looking vegetable pizza. Yeah, looks awesome. Well, we just finished up lunch here and now we are heading the last 18 kilometers to Girona. So we just made one last pit stop before we head to the center of Girona, and we're at this beautiful little river here. The water is freezing, but it's a beautiful day for a bicycle tour. Today has been awesome. To Girona. So we were just driving through the city streets here to try to find our hotel, and should be there. It should be right around the corner, so we're excited. Yeah, good photo. So we just finished day one of riding from Joanets to Girona, and we're here at the Hotel Peninsular. We just checked in, showered, put our gear down, and now we are heading out on a walking tour of Girona. Should be exciting.
With the star on.
Mm-hmm.
So we copied it from the Cuban flag.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like the independent flag.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard about our civil war.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start from here because otherwise you won't understand why we have this kind of, why you can eat paella here, which is not our food. It's not part of our cuisine. Paella. I don't know if you've heard.
Paella.
Like the rice.
Yeah.
Rice, this kind of like rice dish. And then why you eat tapas here? It's not our food. And then you drink. I mean, you eat and you can get things that is not proper Catalan. So why, right? So like back in time. So was made by if not company made. And then as you know, like here in Spain, like we kind of like saying
When we got back from the walking tour, this was in our room. I don't know exactly what it is. It looks like kind of like a tiramisu or something similar. Alright, so we just finished our walking tour of Girona, Spain, and now we're going to go to a cooking class.
Here we get milk we already infused with lemon peel and cinnamon.
You ready to bike, Ryan?
Yes, I am ready to bike today. Day 2. I'm excited.
So it's a hot, sunny day here in eastern Spain. We've already gone about 20 kilometers. Ryan, Max, Mark, and I are cycling together, and Diana in our group is behind us. Yeah, the weather today is great. Again, we're on this like really nice bike path going down to the ocean, and yeah, it's been spectacular so far.
So we failed today at finding lunch here in Llagostera, I think it's called. So we are just eating whatever snacks we have hanging around until we get an actual real meal in the next destination. So we just made it to our final destination for day 2. We are staying tonight at a place called Costa del Sol, as you can see here. And another exciting thing is that we finally made it to the sea. So now tomorrow we'll be riding along the coast of the Mediterranean, which will be really exciting. So we just checked into our room here at Costa del Sol, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour. The spare bed here, 2 beds here, basic room, small TV, bathroom, and best of all, pool views. So Darren and I just finished up getting freshened up at the hotel, and now we took a walk down to the edge of the Mediterranean Sea here. And it's a beautiful day. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm not sure about the mic. So Darren and I just freshened up at the hotel, and we came out to explore the city a little bit, try to get some photos and some footage for our vlogs. And now we're on the never-ending hunt to find food. Why is it so difficult to find food in Spain? Still looking for food.
This town is like bustling, but there's no restaurants anywhere.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's still, I think it's still siesta hours, so it's super difficult.
It's 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah, there's an issue with that.
After pub.
Bacon. Bacon queso, ¿no?
Bacon es tocino, ¿sí?
Sí.
Ok.
De cerdo, sí.
Well, we finally found food. We just finished up eating at La Marquesina. Food was decent for, I guess, what's available at the moment, which is not much due to the siesta hours. What'd you think, Darren?
I'm just gonna wait a little bit until meal number 2 a little bit later. That's
Yeah.
what I think. It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, same. I need something else.
Have you heard of bicycletouringpro.com before?
What?
Have you heard of this website called bicycletouringpro? No. Oh, okay.
Good morning, it's day 3 of the Touring Catalonia self-guided bicycle tour. Now it's time for breakfast.
So we're leaving Hostel del Sol now, and we're gonna head north up the coast. Cycling right along the beach now. It's really beautiful. Lots of people out sunbathing, strolling along the coast. Really, really nice. So we've left the beachfront and we are heading north into the countryside. The terrain now is similar to what we experienced on the first 2 days of the tour. It's sunny, warm, and once again we're on the bike path.
So Darren and I just stopped at a restaurant called Restaurant Walk Goo. They have a buffet here for €8, so we figured we'd stop in, get some vegetables and some meat. And well, I'm having meat. Darren's a vegetarian, but yeah. So getting ready to eat. Excited. Gonna get some power to pedal the rest of the way.
I love this kind of stuff. Whoa, the thing shocked me. It's an electric fence.
Really?
I just got shocked by the electric fence. Ouch. Oh.
How's your back?
It's like it's going through my, pulsing up to my head now. Well, I just pretty much stuck my finger in a light socket is what I just did. That kind of hurt. Not as bad as I thought it might, but yeah, that hurt a lot, actually. I can still feel it in my finger. We're biking through Torrent, Spain right now, and the bike path here is absolutely incredible. Old stone churches and houses, no cars. There's a slight wind. Very, very nice. So this is the third day of the Volcanoes to the Costa Brava bike tour with Touring Catalonia. And Ryan and I were just saying that by far this is the best day, day 3 on the bikes. Yeah, really, really nice today. Made it to town and we are seeking out our hotel now.
We have arrived. Nice work.
You have one room for one night with breakfast included. Okay, your room number is 219 on the second floor.
Okay.
Right there is our hotel, and over here is where we're storing the bikes, next to the biblioteca. They have a little storage room over here, so we keep our bikes locked in here, and we'll come back and get them in the morning. All right, here's our hotel room for tonight. Little hangout area over here, and the view of the pool outside. Oops. Here we are. We're the first people to arrive from our group today. Mark and Max and Diana are somewhere behind us. I'm a little worried about where Diana is, to be honest, and how late she might get here. Just because today there were quite a few turns and dirt roads and stuff, and I just hope she was able to navigate it all on her own. We looked for her all day long, and we thought we would catch up with her and see her on the path, but she was nowhere to be found. I'm just walking around town. Brian's back in the room doing some computer work, and I'm exploring. Nice. I really like this part of Spain, this northeastern part. I was in the northwestern part not too long ago near San Sebastian, and I didn't like it there. It was too crowded, too many people. Just felt, yeah, claustrophobic a little bit. But over here it's very relaxed and nice. So we've really only got 2 more days of cycling, today and tomorrow, and that's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Day 4 of Touring Catalonia's self-guided bicycle tour starts now.
Okay, Ryan and I are gonna have a pull-up contest. What was that?
It's called a muscle bar.
Okay, now that you've done that, let's see how many pull-ups you can do. Oh god, I can tell already it's gonna kill me. Oh, how many was that? 13. Oh man. I have not done a chin-up since I was like in 3rd grade.
It's on. You are now watching the Bicycle Touring Pro compete in a competition for chin-ups.
If I get 2, I will be like incredibly proud of myself. I can't even. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. You got it. Nice. You got 6. 1 more. Nice. You got 8. You got 8. You got 8. That's it. Final one.
7 1/4. Ooh, that was better than I thought I'd do actually. Okay, now we're having a handstand competition. Whoever loses has to buy ice cream later. Right, Ryan? Right. Okay.
2.
We'll have to watch the replay to see who won that. I don't know. Okay.
I won the first one.
Yeah, I think I won.
And then I had to do the second effort, tired.
That was
I'm making excuses right now.
That's my strategy.
This is what you do when you're bored on a bicycle tour. Now we're just taking our time. We're at about 26.3 kilometers at the moment. Speed of 22 kilometers per hour. Going pretty good. We have about another 25 or maybe a little less kilometers left to go before we reach the town or city of Roses. And this is going to be our final, well not the final night, the second to last night of the tour. And tomorrow we ride to, I might be butchering this, but Figueres. And tomorrow is going to be a short day. It's going to be about maybe 28 kilometers. So tomorrow will be the final day, and we'll wrap up the Touring Catalonia self-guided bicycle tour. It's been a great time so far. Super excited to have been able to ride with Darren. It's been years coming. I mean, it's just, we've always traveling and crossing paths in some way or another, but just never could coordinate something. So it's really nice to finally meet Darren. Great guy. And yeah, I hope to do another tour with him soon. So. Darren, look, a gelato place.
And since I lost the handstand / pull-up contest, I'm buying.
Awesome. Sounds great.
So we just got to the hotel. This hotel doesn't really have a garage or anything. They said we could bring the bikes in our room, so I'm going up to the room to see if it's even big enough to get the bikes in there.
So we just checked into the room. This is what it looks like. Darren took his bike up here actually because it's an expensive bike and doesn't want to keep it in the main lobby area. But it's cool. This hotel is right on the beach. Seems like it's going to be a great location. Looks like there's a lot of food and restaurants and pretty much everything we could ever need.
Tomorrow is the last day of the trip.
It is, yeah.
So it's short,
Yeah.
and we got to enjoy it while we can.
Yeah, it is the last day. We gotta make sure we enjoy it tomorrow. But it's been enjoyable the whole trip.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
I really like this part of Spain. Like, I would totally come back here another time.
Yeah, the Costa Brava is beautiful. And yeah, I mean, the beaches are incredible as well. I'm really impressed with the beaches here. So Darren and I just left the hotel, and right in front here on the beach is gonna be a fireworks show. So let's check it out.
So today is the last day of our self-guided bike tour with Touring Catalonia. We're in Roses, Spain right now, and we've only got about 30 kilometers to go today, so the goal is to enjoy every moment.
So we're 2.7 kilometers in for the day, and we're stopping because we saw one of our tour mates. Her bike was parked at this little, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Place that you can buy stuff for your garden. And so Darren's just going in and checking on her, and then we're gonna continue on.
Hi.
Hi.
What you getting?
Let's see if I can get it back.
Nice.
Lots of wrapping.
Is that for the garden or for?
My nieces and my girls and somebody's birthday.
We found Diana along our route.
Shopping.
So we're gonna ride with her for a little bit at least, yeah?
Until she gets distracted by something shiny.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think of Spain thus far? Yeah? Do you think you could live here?
No, well, I'd have to have somebody around that can interpret. And you?
Yeah, I think I could live here. Yeah.
It's a little warm.
Yeah, it is warm right now. I wonder what it's like during the wintertime. Probably just a little cold, but no snow or anything.
I read it gets a dusting once in a while.
Yeah. Especially up in the mountains, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Before this trip, Ryan, had you been to Spain?
Yes, once I was in, twice actually, I was in Alicante, Spain, in south. But no, I had never been to any other part of Spain.
And like, what do you think is like the defining characteristic of Spain? If you had to say one word or something to define Spain.
I would say terrible Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the internet has been pretty bad every single day, I think, here in Spain.
And we're not even camping.
Yeah, and we're in hotels, so that's pretty bad.
But no, in all seriousness, it's really nice to ride the kind of the backcountry roads and the trails here. I think they're really cool. Yeah, really fun to ride.
Yeah, I mean, along those same lines, there are so many trails in this area, which is really cool. Like a lot of parts of the world, just having one trail like this would be amazing.
And I think it's kind of part of the reason why you're thinking of even coming back and doing some touring, because it's just so accessible.
Yeah, yeah, I am thinking of coming back because there's just so many trails, and the terrain isn't like, is good. You can get around fast. See this little courtyard.
So we just arrived in Figueres. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is our final destination for the bike tour, and we're just trying to find the train station at the moment so we can buy our tickets back to Barcelona for tomorrow.
We're at the train station now, asking about our tickets for tomorrow back to Barcelona. We have to find out, for me at least, if bikes are allowed on the train. So that's the important question. If not, I'm gonna have to ride my bike all the way back to Barcelona from here. So Ryan asked about taking the bike on the train. They said it wasn't a problem. So now we're making our way across town to the hotel where we're staying tonight.
Last 10 meters, sprint.
Whoever gets there.
This is our hotel for the night, Hotel Pyreneos. We have arrived.
Today?
It's open today.
Until how long?
Until the last admission is at 5:15.
Nice. It's hot in here though.
So we just finished up eating, and right now we're in the center of Figueres. And you know what? I was just talking to Darren about this, and this town is so sleepy. And I know it's, granted, it's around the time right now for siesta time, so I get it, but it's still too quiet and too, I don't know, tranquil. You?
I like tranquil.
Yeah. Darren loves quiet stuff, and I'm like, give me the city and the beach, and Darren likes neither of those.
I can understand though what you're saying. I mean, it is quiet.
Yeah.
There's, I think what we should do is, how hungry are you guys? Are you guys dying? Or
I'm not
do you
dying.
need food immediately?
No.
Or is it something that, so there's a place near the museum. Did you guys walk up there today?
Yeah, we're near it, in the center there.
Yeah, so it's near the museum, and then he was suggesting there's a vegetarian place there, and then there's also a number of other restaurants. So I thought we could check out the veggie place, see what they offer, and then in that plaza there's several other restaurants that serve the typical. And he also recommended this tapas called Escala Vida, which is roasted vegetables.
We're off to dinner now. Last night of the bike tour. Gotta get some dinner. The tricky part is finding food that all 5 of us will like. That's gonna be the trick. Somewhere over here.
I wonder if that's it. Maybe
Oh, Integral, that's it right there. That's the place.
Oh yeah.
It's closed.
Alright, sorry man. We tried. I feel like it's a different okay. Another cool place to hang out.
There's a lot to it, and you gotta follow a rope. And recently, not too long ago, someone.
Well, that's it for our bike tour with Touring Catalonia. It's really been a great week. Beautiful weather, fantastic bike paths, friendly people, good food, spectacular beaches. Yeah, it's been really, really great. I love this part of the world, and I would love to come back at some point in the future. So if you'd like to learn more about Touring Catalonia, doing a bike tour, maybe here in Spain, be sure to visit the Touring Catalonia website. I'll put the link below this video. And if you want to learn more about bicycle touring in general, be sure to visit Bicycle Touring Pro at bicycletouringpro.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Have any of you guys ever seen a vending machine that sells burritos, burgers, chicken burgers, onion burgers, hot dogs, waffles, a bikini, which is a ham and cheese sandwich.
Look at this one over here. There's sex toys in this one.
No way.
Yeah, there are.
Darren told me there's sex toys in this vending machine.
Here.
There is.
See? Rompin' Rosie, 26-inch mini-sized doll, and a bunch of. See, it says Masturbator Ultra.
Furry handcuffs. That is hilarious.